Hey guys, it's Trish here from Techniques by Trish. I'm gonna get that right sooner or later. Techniques by Trish. Anyways, so I've been shopping around and Stampin' Up a lot. I really like a lot of their products, and one of the things that I really liked was one of their Big Shot dies. I personally don't have any intention of buying a Big Shot anytime soon. I have the Epic 6. I do not have a Cuttlebug, but the Epic 6 works like a Cuttlebug. So I don't need any more tools or instruments in my craft space. I just got to bind it all, so I'm really excited to start using that. But anyways, so I wanted to recreate one of their Big Shot die cutouts, which was the milk carton. And I want to apologize for the whole baby theme going on right now. I don't know why. I've been doing a lot of baby cards, baby invitations. Now this one's, baby related, but I thought these would make a really, really cute favor, whether it be for weddings. I mean, the colors can be altered, the design can be altered for decoration. But I just thought it'd be a great favor. You can stick some chocolates in here, some mints. So this is what we're going to be creating today. And I just love it. I can't believe I've actually created it from scratch. So let's get started. You're going to need an 8 3/4 by 6 inch piece of cardstock. Now there's going to be a lot of scoring, and like I've said before, you don't need a scoreboard per se, but you are going to need either a bone folder and your cutting tool and crease it that way. But like I said before, I love this Martha Stewart scoreboard, so this is what I use. So the first score mark that you're going to make, and this is on the 8 3/4 inch side, is at 2 1/8. And then you're going to do it at 4 1/4. And 6 3/8. And the last one is going to be at 8 1/2. Okay, now you're going to turn it, and you're going to make a score mark at 1/2 inch. Okay, and then you're also going to do it at 1 3/4. And at 3 7/8. Okay, so that's all the scoring we're going to do. Now, you're going to have to do a little bit of cutting. Now, on this tiny 1/2 inch piece that you have scored right here, you're going to have to cut the bottom piece up to the score line. So, cut up to here and across. Okay, and now you should have something like this. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, 4 columns straight across, and a very narrow 1/2 inch strip. Okay, so now here's where it gets a little bit tricky. Now I'm going to fold all my creases first, so that way you guys can really, okay. Now you want to keep your 1/2 inch strip, like I said, or your 1/4 inch strip, I'm sorry, I keep calling it 1/2 inch, your 1/4 inch strip to the right, okay. Now what you're going to do is in your first larger box, not your 1/2 inch strip at the top, but the next one down, you're going to make a triangle in this box and in the last box. Okay, and this is how I did it. I took a ruler and a pencil and I measured within the box. Okay, and it is about 2 1/8. So I just mark it right at between 1 1/8, okay? And I just put there, and I'm going to come over here in the last box, not the 1/4 inch, but the actual last big box. You're going to do the same thing. Just make a little mark there. Okay. Now, you want to make draw a line from this mark that you made, which is halfway between this box and to the corner. Okay, so I'm going to line this up this way. I'm just going to take my bone folder and I'm just going to draw a line from that mark right to the corner crease. Okay, do the same thing over here. You're going to understand what this is for once I finally get it all folded. Okay, so I know you can't see that, but here, I'll crease it right there. So now you have a little triangle within that square. So now we're going to move to the fourth one, where you also drew the other dash. We're going to do the same thing. So you got nice creases. Okay, so you have box, diamond, box, or box, triangle, box, triangle. Okay, I'm going to try to stop explaining it because I think it'd be easier if y'all see it. Okay. The last cutting we're going to do is on this bottom portion right here. You're going to cut on the score lines up to the first score line that you get. Right there. And this is for the bottom of the milk carton. Okay? Alright. So now that we have all of our creases all done, here's what you're going to want to do. Now, I recommend using sticky strip, but for sake of time, I'm going to use mono adhesive. On this 1/4 inch piece right here, you're going to put adhesive. Okay. And you're going to fold it together and line it up as best as you can. And then I recommend putting it down and using the bone folder really to push on the piece that you just put adhesive down on so it sticks really well. Okay? Then I fold the bottom. It doesn't have to be any certain way. Just fold in all the flaps, and before you put the last flap down, attach some adhesive onto here. Okay. And I do the same thing. I put this down and I really work the bone folder. Make sure it sticks. Now, remember those triangles you created? Those are going to be the flaps that go in like this. So you really want to make sure you crease them. They're going to get pushed in, and you're going to get your shape of your milk carton. Oops, this crease doesn't want to put in. There we go. There's your milk carton. Now, for me, just for time right now, there's nothing obviously in here, but to show you, I just take a stapler and close it. You can put adhesive, you can fill it, then put a staple in it and hold it shut. So let's get to decorating the box. So what I've done is I cut layers for all 4 sides. My first layer, which is this green layer, this minty green, is cut at 2 by 2, and then I have my pattern paper, which is cut at 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. So I'm just going to layer this all up. And now I'm going to attach it. I'm going to show you one, and then I'm going to speed through the rest of it. Attach it right onto the side of your milk carton, lining it up the best you can. Okay, and then I'm going to do all the other 4 sides. Okay, so now that I've attached all 4 sides, I have 2 smaller pieces here. They measure 3/8 of an inch by 1 3/8, and this is just to cover up the staples that you have up here. So we're just going to attach these 2. Okay, and so what I've done here is I have a stamp with just a little car on it. I'm going to use some of my ink, and I'm stamping this on a 1-inch circle punch, and then I've punched out layers. The green one is a 1 1/4 inch circle punch, and the scalloped is a 1 1/2 inch punch. They actually layer really nicely together. So let's put some adhesive down. Oh, it's okay. And then I don't have a paper piercer, so I just use the 1/16 hole punch, and I'm just going to punch all the way around on the scallop. Hey guys, it's Trish here from 1/3 Chiclet, and no, I'm not 1/3.
Sorry.